Imagine waking up one day and realizing that everything you thought was permanent is slipping away. The job you chased, the relationships you clung to, the future you planned, none of it is guaranteed. Life hits hard, and most people break under the pressure. But what if there was an ancient philosophy that could armor your mind against these blows? Stoicism doesn't sugarcoat reality. It prepares you for it. Today, we uncover 8 brutal truths about life that most people spend their entire existence avoiding. These truths will challenge you, maybe even make you uncomfortable, but they will also set you free. Stoicism, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, gives you the tools to face them head-on and emerge stronger. If you're tired of feeling lost, anxious, or stuck, stay with me. This could be the video that changes everything for you. Hit that like button if you're ready to face the truth, and let's dive in. 1. You are not special, and that's liberating. The first brutal truth is this: the world does not revolve around you. No one is thinking about you as much as you think they are. Your failures, your successes, your insecurities, most people are too busy with their own struggles to notice. This sounds harsh, but it's one of the most freeing realizations you can have. Stoicism teaches us to stop seeking constant validation. Epictetus reminded us that external opinions are beyond our control. When you accept that you're not the center of the universe, you stop wasting energy on people-pleasing or fear of judgment. Instead, you focus on what truly matters: your character, your actions, and your inner peace. Start today by asking yourself, am I living for approval, or am I living with purpose? Let this truth release the weight from your shoulders. You are free to become the person you were meant to be without the constant performance. 2. Everything you love will end. Embrace impermanence. Nothing lasts forever. Your health, your loved ones, your possessions, even your own life, all of it is temporary. This is the brutal reality of impermanence, and ignoring it only leads to deeper pain when change arrives. Stoics practice memento mori, the reminder that we must die, not to make us morbid, but to make us grateful and present. Marcus Aurelius wrote that everything is destined to change and perish so that new things can be born. When you truly accept this, you love more deeply because you know time is limited. You stop postponing joy. You stop holding grudges over small things. Use this truth as fuel. Call that person you miss. Pursue that dream today. Stoicism prepares you by teaching detachment without coldness. Hold things lightly, appreciate them fully, and when the season ends, let go with grace. This acceptance turns fear of loss into peaceful strength. 3. You control very little. Focus only on what you can. Most of your stress comes from trying to control things that were never yours to command. The weather, other people's choices, the economy, even your body's aging process, these are outside your sphere. Epictetus drew the famous dichotomy of control: some things are up to us, and most things are not. The brutal truth is that fighting this reality creates endless suffering. Stoicism prepares you by training your mind to zoom in on your own thoughts, judgments, and efforts. You can't control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. When a plan falls apart, don't rage against fate. Ask instead, what can I do right now with virtue and wisdom? This shift changes everything. It turns victims into warriors. Practice this daily. Categorize your worries into in my control and not in my control. Let the rest go. Your peace depends on it. 4. Pain and discomfort are inevitable. Choose growth over comfort. Life will hurt. There is no path without obstacles, setbacks, or loss. The brutal truth many avoid is that comfort is the enemy of growth. Staying in your safe zone feels good in the moment but robs you of strength later. Stoics viewed challenges as training grounds for the soul. Seneca said we suffer more in imagination than in reality, and that voluntary discomfort builds resilience. Start small, wake up early, exercise when you don't feel like it, speak truth even when it's awkward. Each act of discipline strengthens your character like iron forged in fire. Stoicism prepares you by reframing pain. It's not punishment, it's preparation. The pain of regret from an unlived life is far worse than the temporary sting of effort. Embrace the suck. Lean into difficulty. When you do, you discover a version of yourself that is unbreakable. Your future self will thank you. 5. Your emotions will betray you if you don't master them. Feelings are powerful, but unchecked they become tyrants. Anger clouds judgment. Fear paralyzes action. Desire leads to endless chasing. The brutal truth is that most people are slaves to their emotions, reacting instead of responding. Stoicism doesn't ask you to suppress feelings, it teaches you to examine and reframe them. Marcus Aurelius advised pausing to ask, is this thought necessary? Is this judgment helpful? When you create that space between stimulus and response, you reclaim your power. Practice negative visualization. Imagine losing what you have so you appreciate it more and fear less. Journal your emotions without judgment. Over time, you respond with wisdom instead of impulse. This mental discipline is what separates the reactive from the resilient. Stoicism prepares you to ride life's waves without being drowned by them. Master your mind, and the world loses its ability to derail you. 6. Most people will disappoint you. Build inner self-reliance. Friends change. Relationships end. People you trust may betray you or simply drift away. The brutal truth is that relying too heavily on others for your happiness sets you up for heartbreak. Stoics emphasize self-reliance and virtue as the only true goods. External things like fame, wealth, or approval can be taken away in an instant. What cannot be taken is your integrity, your courage, and your wisdom. Invest in yourself first. Develop skills, habits, and a strong character that stands alone. This doesn't mean becoming isolated. Love people, but don't make them your anchor. When disappointments come, and they will, you won't crumble. You stand firm. Stoicism prepares you by reminding you that the best revenge is not to become like those who hurt you. Use every letdown as a lesson in independence. Become the rock in your own life, and watch how much lighter and freer you feel. 7. Time is your most precious resource. Stop wasting it. You are dying slowly every single day. Hours spent scrolling, worrying about trivial things, or waiting for the perfect moment are gone forever. Seneca warned that it is not that life is too short, but that we waste so much of it. The brutal truth is that busyness is often just avoidance. Stoicism urges us to live as if today could be our last, without panic but with intention. Audit your time ruthlessly. Cut out distractions that don't serve your growth or values. Say no to things that dilute your focus. Prioritize deep work, meaningful connections, and rest that actually restores you. Memento mori isn't scary, it's motivating. When you treat time with respect, your days gain weight and purpose. Stoicism prepares you by making every moment count. Don't wait for retirement or some future version of life. Start building the life you want right now, with the hours you have today. 8. True happiness comes from virtue, not from external success. Chasing money, status, or pleasure will never satisfy you in the end. The brutal truth is that external achievements feel hollow without inner goodness. Stoics taught that the highest good is virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Everything else is indifferent. You can lose your wealth, your looks, your reputation, but no one can take your character unless you surrender it. This truth liberates you from the rat race. Focus on being a good person who acts with integrity, even when no one is watching. Help others without expecting return. Face fears with courage. Seek truth over comfort. When you align your life with these virtues, a quiet, unshakable happiness emerges. Stoicism prepares you for any circumstance because your source of fulfillment is internal. Success becomes a byproduct, not the goal. Live this way, and you will look back without regret. These 8 brutal truths about life are not meant to depress you, they are meant to empower you. Stoicism doesn't promise an easy path, but it equips you with the mindset to walk any path with dignity and strength. If this video resonated with you, if even one truth shifted something inside, do this right now. Take one small action today based on what you heard. Write it down. Share it in the comments below. Which truth hit you the hardest? If you want more Stoic wisdom, practical tools, and daily reminders to build an unbreakable mind, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell. Subscribing costs nothing but gives you access to a community growing stronger together. Thousands of viewers are already transforming their lives with this content. Join them and get more videos like this delivered straight to you. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay wise, and remember, the obstacle is the way. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, live with purpose.